Mist on the Water, a Scottish folklore tale. The sea mist came early that night. It rose from the black water like breath, drifting inland in long, coiling ribbons that swallowed the path and the stars. The fishermen in the village of Stromness shuttered their windows and bolted their doors, for everyone in Orkney knew what the fog could carry. But Isla Macrae was not afraid of mist. Her father's boat, the Morven, had not returned for 3 nights. She waited at the harbour until the lamps burned low, listening for the slap of oars or the creak of his mast. When nothing came but the sound of gulls, she wrapped her shawl around her shoulders and started for the loch. They told her not to. They said no good came of walking the shore after dark. Old Moira at the inn had crossed herself and whispered, "The Tangie walks tonight." Isla had laughed, though the sound came hollow in her throat. She didn't believe in stories, but she did believe in her father, in the surety of his hands on the tiller, in the way he could read the sea like a map. He would come home. He had to. The moors were silent except for the whisper of grass. The fog licked around Isla's boots, thick and cold, until she could barely see a few feet ahead. Somewhere behind her, hooves struck stone. Slow, deliberate, echoing through the mist. She turned sharply. Nothing. Only the hollow roll of the sea. "Who's there?" she called, her voice trembling. No answer came, only another soft clop, closer this time. A shape began to form in the fog. A great white horse, tall as a stag, its coat glistening wet, its mane tangled with long threads of seaweed. It glowed faintly, as though the moon itself were trapped beneath its skin. Isla took a step back, her breath catching. "Easy now," she murmured. "Where did you come from, beautiful thing?" The horse snorted softly, mist spilling from its nostrils. Its eyes were green, too green, like polished glass lit from within. Then it bowed its head, and for one foolish heartbeat, Isla thought it was bowing to her. "Father," she whispered into the fog. "Are you there?" The horse raised its head and the air shifted. The waves stilled. A faint voice came from somewhere beyond the loch. Distant, familiar. "Isla." Her blood ran cold. "Father." The horse pawed at the ground, stepping into the shallows. Its hooves made no splash. The mist thickened until the world became nothing but white. "Come closer," said the voice, soft, broken and full of the same warmth she had known all her life. "The sea has been kind to me. It will be kind to you." Tears filled her eyes. She stumbled forward, heart racing. "I'm here, Father." The horse turned its head toward her, the green in its eyes burning brighter. Beneath its hooves, the water began to shimmer like glass, and in it, Isla saw reflections, faces half drowned and shifting, the ghosts of the lost. One of them smiled at her. That smile wasn't her father's. Isla froze. The reflection's mouth stretched too wide, its eyes black and endless. She stumbled backward, but the water clung to her boots like hands. The horse stepped closer, its nostrils flaring. Its mane writhed, dripping kelp and something darker. Strands of hair tangled with bone. "No," she whispered. "You're not real." The creature's lips curled back, revealing teeth sharp as shells. "Oh, but I am." The voice didn't come from its mouth, it came from everywhere, from the waves, from the fog, from the beating of Isla's own heart.
"They all come to me in the end,"
it crooned. "The lovers, the widows, the lost ones. I give them what they seek, a glimpse, a promise, before the sea takes them home." Isla shook her head, tears streaking her cheeks. "I only wanted to find him." "And so you shall." The Tangie lunged. The world turned white and roaring. Cold water surged around her legs, dragging her toward the loch. She fought, clawing at the stones, but her hands slipped on the slime. The creature reared, its shriek echoing across the cliffs, a sound that split the night and scattered the gulls. "Please," she cried, "let me go." For a moment, it hesitated, the wild hunger in its eyes flickering to something almost human. Then it whispered, "I cannot." The sea closed over her head. By dawn, the fog had lifted. The fisherman found her shawl tangled in the reeds by the loch's edge. It smelled of salt and seaweed, and the threads were slick with brine. They said the Tangie had taken her, that it walks the border between sea and storm, wearing the shape of what the lost love most. From that day, the villagers placed iron nails by their doors and hung rowan branches over their hearths. And when the mist rolled in from the sea, they did not go out, not even to the well. But sometimes, on calm nights, when the tide hums against the shore, people swear they hear her voice carried through the mist. Soft, broken, calling across the water, "Stay away from the loch." The sea remembers. Long after the tale of Isla faded into legend, travellers still spoke of the white horse that walks the shoreline when the fog grows thick, its mane glistening with seaweed, its eyes burning green through the dark. Some say it is the Tangie, hunting still, forever luring souls into the deep. But others whisper a gentler truth. They say Isla did find her father, deep beneath the waves, where no light dares to reach. His spirit was waiting, trapped between the pull of the sea and the longing for home. She reached for him, and for a fleeting moment father and daughter were together once more. Two hearts reunited in the stillness where the living cannot go. Yet the sea is never kind for long. When she found him, it took her too. The waves closed above them both, binding their souls to the loch, where they wander even now. One in grief, one in love, and neither at peace. And so, when the fog gathers low and the gulls fall silent, some say the sea itself begins to listen, as if remembering their voices. If you listen closely, you might hear them calling, soft, broken and eternal, carried across the mist. Stay away from the loch. The sea remembers.